We're taking your questions and your concerns over the state's flailing property insurance market straight to the source.
Every week leading up to hurricane season, ABC Action News anchor Nadeen has been having a conversation with Florida's chief financial officer, led entirely by you.
That's right. And last week, Nadeen showed Jimmy Patronis your concerns and your questions about rising rates and what can be done to practically bring them down. And Nadeen is back with us here again tonight, focusing on another potential way that people can get some relief.
Yeah, that's right, Paul and Wendy. So we sat down with CFO Patronis for an hour here. This gave us an opportunity for him to really listen to your concerns and hear your questions led by people right here in the Tampa Bay area. So tonight I'm continuing this conversation on your behalf, and we're getting answers on a solution that the state claims would bring down your insurance premiums by $1,000. We're talking the My Safe Florida Home Program.
There may come a time where, as much as we love Florida, we've been here 11 years, but we may not be able to afford to stay here.
As we showed CFO Jimmy Patronis your struggles with insurance,
I feel like it keeps the pressure on Tallahassee to actually do something.
he kept coming back to the same solution.
You're not surprised in hearing these stories?
No, and this is why the My Safe Florida Home Program, as of this session, this will be $600 million in cash that we have pushed out through the My Safe Florida Home Program. The average participant in that program has gotten a rate reduction of $1,000 in premium a year, but you got to participate in the program.
It's a program where the state offers homeowners first a free home inspection and then up to $10,000 in grant money to harden your home and in turn bring down those rates.
So the carrier says, gosh, that place is built to the latest codes. You know what? It's a competitive account to go after. I've got to be aggressive with my rate because I'm probably not going to have to pay a claim there because it's so resilient. Okay? And this is what the My Safe Florida Home Program does.
Well, we got some questions about the My Safe Florida Home Program, so I'm just going to go straight with that.
Let's do it.
It sounds great in theory, but we have to see how it applies.
My application on the portal, all it says is complete. It doesn't say that it's pending. It doesn't say it's in the review process. It just says complete.
The first round was kind of a mess. It took a long time. The wait list was jammed. People didn't know where they were in the process. So from what I've heard from our viewers, it's like they just don't really have faith in that program. There's a long wait list. The process takes forever.
And it doesn't have, in my case, it took 10 months for me to get my relief. Now, hey, the great thing about it is if you make those improvements, Florida law makes it by law, the carrier has to give you a discount. The other thing that we did with My Safe Florida Homes is there's an email that's going out this week or next week.
Okay.
And it's going to be a survey of everybody that's on the wait list. And we're going to ask them their income and their age, okay? And if you hit the income status point, if you hit the age status point, you're going to be prioritized.
I used the My Safe Florida Home Program to upgrade my windows and hurricane impact, and it was approved for the $10,000. And was under the impression that it was also meant to discount my insurance. However, when I reported this to my insurance company to get a new quote with the window upgrade, they advised me that there's no discount because I didn't upgrade my doors as well. So this home hardening program seems to have loopholes to keep the insurance companies from giving discounts.
So that particular policyholder got a report in the mail, and it will show exactly what discounts they were eligible for. In my particular case, I was not eligible for 100% of the maximum discounts I could get. But unless you take care of the whole bubble, windows and doors, you've got a vulnerability spot. If you didn't do the door, that's a vulnerable spot, okay? So, again, you're going to have to put a little more money out of pocket.
I was going to say, people don't have that money to do
exactly.
it all.
So in some cases, it's going to be a business decision for that household. But the state of Florida, pushing out $600 million, pushing out over $400 million in sales tax incentive, we are doing everything the state of Florida can to help give you your money back to lower your rates.
So starting July 1st, the money for the My Safe Florida Home Program is back. And you just heard Patronis say that the state is now prioritizing low income and seniors first in this second round. The state is also launching a pilot program for condos as well. If you're interested, we've posted all of the information on this program on abcactionnews.com/insurance. Next week, this conversation continues with the CFO. We are talking about all those new companies now operating in Florida. And the question that you have is if they will pay out those claims if the storm hits. So we'll see you again next week, Wendy.
All right, Nadeen, thank you. Meanwhile, if you want to check out her previous stories, she's been on the beat for months now. Just head over to our website at abcactionnews.com/insurance. You can either scan that QR code on the screen or just go directly to the site through your browser. This is also where you're able to share your thoughts, your questions, and your story ideas with our team.